All right, Mr. Taliaferro TV, how's everybody doing? Here's another Carmelo Anthony update. Reportedly, Melo and his team met with the Houston Rockets and the Miami Heat in Las Vegas last week. Again, Carmelo Anthony is a free agent. The Atlanta Hawks will waive and stretch him out. His $28 million that he's essentially owed, I think he's like 27.9. That will be stretched out over 5 years. So the Hawks don't mind paying that. They got rid of a contract that they wanted to get rid of in Dennis Schroeder. So they're going to waive and stretch Carmelo Anthony. They don't want him on their roster. They don't want him paired with Trae Young. They just did this for a play for them so they can get worse, honestly, is what the Hawks are trying to do. And in regards to Carmelo Anthony, I told you guys in another video, he's considering the Lakers last minute, but he has not met with the Lakers. He officially has met with the Houston Rockets and Miami Heat. Now, a lot of people are like, where in the heck does Miami come from? The correlation there is Dwayne Wade, a friend of his. Well, by the way, Dwayne Wade technically has not signed with the Miami Heat. He's a free agent right now. Many people around the league believe at some point Dwayne Wade is going to sign back with Miami on a low contract. That has not happened yet. Dwayne Wade's out partying with his wife. He's been on tour in like China pretty much this whole summer. But people believe he's going to be back. That's the correlation there with Melo, is that Dwayne Wade is their close friend, and lifestyle, very important. Lifestyle in Miami would be pretty darn good for one Carmelo Anthony. He wants to be in a big city. Remember, he was pissed about playing in Oklahoma City last year. He looked at it as if he was doing the Thunder a favor by playing with them, and he was pretty bad, right? But he's not a small market guy. I mean, at this point, Melo's name is actually bigger than what he brings to the game of basketball. So I get it, right? When you're that big of a star, and he's a huge superstar. Melo's been a big star in this league. I mean, he was drafted in the same class as LeBron, and he was really good coming out. So, I mean, you get it, right? I think, you know, Miami would be more preferred lifestyle. Like, if the Rockets had if the Miami Heat had James Harden and Chris Paul, this is a no-brainer right now. He's in Miami for sure. But the thing is, Miami is not close to getting over the hump in the East. And the Rockets are a for sure win now type situation. They were one game away from the finals. Chris Paul doesn't get injured. Many of us believe that they do get to the finals. He's close with Chris Paul as well as Melo. You know, Melo's trying to save his marriage. A lot of people don't know that. His wife, Lala, does have a factor in this, and he is trying to appease her while making good basketball decisions. They do have a kid together. At the bare minimum, they co-parent, right? So lifestyle in Houston wouldn't be bad. I mean, it's not like Houston's a small market. It's just not a, you know, Houston's the 4th largest city in this country. But from a standpoint of where guys are usually locating at with the flooding and everything in Houston, I don't think it's an ideal situation for an NBA player to go to. I think they're looking at the Miamis of the world, the Los Angeles, the New Yorks. Obviously, those things come to mind in regards to big markets. So I would give the Rockets still the edge to sign Melo, but he'll do it with a little bit of reluctance because he does not necessarily want to live in Houston. Houston is the best basketball opportunity for him available. He'll probably start in Houston. They could use a 3. They lost Trevor Ariza to Phoenix, Luke Mbamute to the Los Angeles Clippers this offseason. This is the only situation in the league that he might start in this year, to be honest with you. So, I mean, at the bare minimum, he's going to get starter minutes, right, and play in late game situations. This has got to be a no-brainer. So, I don't know what Melo is taking so long to make a decision with. At the end of the day, I believe Houston has to be the destination for Carmelo Anthony. Pick is slim for him. I'll keep you guys up to date. Thank y'all so much for the time, loves. Put out, don't take it for granted. Salute. I'm out. I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
I got the kids. You are now tuned in.
Yo, we locked in right now, Mr.
Taliaferro. Mr. Taliaferro.
Mr. Taliaferro.
Mr. Taliaferro.
Shout out to Mr. Taliaferro.
You're watching Mr. Taliaferro TV.
Mr. Taliaferro TV. Here with the Triple B's, you can't do nothing but win.